Hi Virgo, and welcome to your Feng Shui fortune telling stick. Today is the 16th of May 2017. I must apologise, I'm a little late on these readings this week, but family, domestic life was a priority. The card we pulled for you this week is, the stick we pulled was the 19. The snippet of information on it is someone who is jealous will soon cause an argument. Ooh, be wary this week then, guys. We could be dealing with the first house, Aries. Us, the way we present ourselves, the world, the attitude and our temperament. We could be looking at the 9th house of Sagittarius, which is long distance travel, foreign voyages, unknown journeys, physical and mental. We could be trying to find the truth in a situation, broaden our horizons, maybe even look at higher education and learning a new skill set this week. When they're brought together, 19 does come to the 10, which is the house of Capricorn, our career and status, our ambitions, our aspirations. But it does also revert back to a 1 in numerology, and that new beginning that us and how we present ourselves in the first house. The first card of the major arcana is the Magician, and he does talk about being able to create whatever we want as long as it's tangible and realistic. The 9th card does talk to the Hermit and the Virgo, so there could be a Virgo around us at the minute, but he talks about contemplation and finding the knowledge we need to move forward. Usually that's found within ourselves by taking a little time out, having a little bit of solitude to seek our own wisdom on a situation. The 10th card of the major arcana is the Wheel of Fortune, and that does talk about changing energies, change of perspective, some sort of change that will come in this situation. Now, the Wheel of Fortune can talk to a Thursday in a weekly read, and it does talk to Jupiter, and at the minute Jupiter is retrograde. Where are we? Jupiter is retrograde in Libra. And that talks about seeking balance, finding harmony in the changes and challenges around us, and about breaking routines. So maybe that's a situation we have got this week. The Magician can talk to a Monday. The Magician can talk to a Wednesday. So with that said, there is indication to Wednesday and Thursday this week maybe being significant. 3 cards to go along with this card, this read, and we have the 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and Death. Now the 8 of Pentacles talks about analysing, assessing, looking at the finer detail and everything. It can be to do with our home life, it can be to do with our career, it could be to do with a loving relationship, but it's assessing how much energy we've put in, how much energy we've still got to put in, how hard we've still got to work to get to that 10 completion, but we can see the promise of what we will recoup when we get there. But it does talk about paying attention to the finer details. It can talk about wanting to advance and learn more in a skill set. So maybe the assessments are to see in what other way we can advance. It does talk to commitment. It can be a card of perfectionism, so we may be looking too much as well. There is that side of it. And that's sat with the Nine of Cups, which is the ultimate wish card. It's having that fulfillment in an emotional situation. So are we being too much of a perfectionist regarding emotional connections, regarding our wishes? As we said here, if dreams are tangible and realistic, we can get that wish card. If we're being too much of a perfectionist and wanting too much, we're going to struggle to get here. And they're paired with Major Arcana 13, which is the Death card, and that talks all about the natural ending of a cycle. It's something we know has got to end. It could be a mindset, an addiction, a situation that has got to end, transform, and we can come out the other side a lot better. Now, looking at these three cards together, I would say there is a tendency here that we're asking too much. We're being a bit too much of a perfectionist regarding a situation, regarding a wish that we want to complete. And once we transform and look at this in a more realistic light, we can attain that wish. And that wish will bring a transformation in some area of our life. Once we realise, if we're analysing this card and we realise how far we've come, how well we've done, how well we focus ourselves and our intentions on a situation, we can bring forward a wish and complete something that we have been wishing for, which leads to a transformation. The Death card does signify an end to a situation and the start of a new one. So through these two cards, I mean, the Nine of Cups is a very emotional card. We have got a lot of emotion attached in this situation. And it does sort of ring true to the Magician that was mentioned earlier. We have got the ability to bring our wishes into full alignment here. Look at the small details, analyse the situations around it, and make the changes or accept the changes that need to come to move forward. Do not fight the death and transformation. Accepting that, still working diligently towards what we want, should bring the outcome that we receive, that we do want. With that said, guys, I'm going to say thank you for coming to see me again this week, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Bye.